Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Rebels return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. The snap sets up the throw. Got it set up on the outside. Bulls his way forward. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So NC State's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Keith. They stripped it out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's got his man. The ball pops out. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure, every ball carrier.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Time to take a shot. And that pass picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Got room at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Coming after it. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Dumps it off in the flats. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught! Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on 1st down. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Still on his feet at the 45. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on third down. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Powers through. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, a 1st half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a fabulous start to the Gator Bowl. And a compelling 1st half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. We are locked up to start the 2nd half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the 2nd half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on 4th down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this 2nd half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He leaves it with his back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Looking down the middle. Got his man. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On the move, it's Mayer. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, North Carolina State. They move on top here in the fourth.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Dumps it to the back. This one's complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Here's a throw downfield late. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
PAT unit on the field. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Everett. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Wolfpack will have first and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. This offense has a second down play. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires downfield. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll throw it on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He wants to pass it on second down. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Trying to find his man on first down. Pocket, nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
What a great job by the defense here, playing with the lead, knowing the opponent needs a touchdown. They're just trying to get to the ball and punch it out. They practice this all week, and it comes up big for them late. That turnover is going to seal this thing.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.